So how prepared were emergency responders to that chemical leak in Dalton this morning? Well, times have changed dramatically. 10 years ago, they were all caught off guard by a much more serious chemical leak from the very same company in Dalton that caused dozens of people to be treated for inhaling gas accidentally released into the air. A decade ago, a cloud of toxic allyl alcohol escaped from the MFG plant in Dalton. 154 people were treated after inhaling the vapor. One of those was Dalton Police Lieutenant Jamie Johnson.
You could just feel like the burning sensation in the nose, into the throat, and we were just worried about getting people evacuated out of the residence.
Would a gas mask have helped you?
I think so. I think it would have.
EMS personnel and firefighters were also treated for inhaling the toxic gas. In the wake of that spill, the U.S. Chemical Safety Board changed the standard response policy. Emergency Services Director Claude Craig says the first thing that changed was attitude.
Back then it was like, okay, so they spilled something. Well, you know, that something can kill you.
The next thing that changed was equipment to respond to the chemical spills and releases. Every Dalton police vehicle now has a gas mask and a hazardous materials suit. Most of Dalton's heavy response fire trucks also have them.
It provides the most respiratory and chemical protection for responders.
New devices like this photoionization detector are used the moment firefighters arrive. So whatever's in the air, that's going to measure.
It's going to pick it up and measure. It doesn't tell us what it is, but tells us how much of it's in air.
Others will tell the hazard threat.
So it'll tell us if it's high hazard, medium hazard, low hazard, if it's toxic, or if it's a chemical warfare agent.
While we were there, we watched as fire trucks pulled out of the station. As always, nobody knows exactly what they'll find when they get to the call they're responding to. But everybody feels a lot safer because of what they're now carrying.
We're so far above where we were 10 years ago, it's amazing.
Also being done now are meetings between local responders, vendors, businesses, and concerned residents in Dalton. They meet twice a month now to share training and notification issues, and once a year they hold a drill to measure response. All of this because of that one chemical spill 10 years ago.